So,
What was
the reaction?
of your mom when
Um,
she got to know that you're in love with a Saudi girl?
Yeah, my mom was, she's been always very open-minded. So she, of course, accepted it. But she just told me to be careful because, well, Saudi culture might be a little bit conservative. So it depends from family to family. Also in Mexico, you have conservative families. But she just told me be careful and just make sure you do things correctly to your family and so on. But she was very, she accepted since the beginning.
Yeah, so for my family, we stayed long time hiding. It's a culture, you know. Of course, I could never tell my parents, I am in love with a Mexican guy. What? Like, no way, right?
Yeah, no.
So, he already knows the culture because he has been there in Saudi Arabia for like 10 years, right? So it's fine, like for him, he doesn't mind me not telling my parents until, of course, the moment that we want to get married. So we have to talk to my parents, right? So even like Arturo did the traditional way where he actually went and asked for my hands from my father. So of course, I was so terrified. I was very scared of their reactions.
You didn't want me to talk to him.
Yes. So, but honestly, it's what Arturo's mom, my mother-in-law, says. My father is the best father in the world because he said, if you're happy, we're all happy. So basically, it's the same reaction. My father was really open-minded about it. He supported what I wanted.
Sometimes. At the beginning, no. He said, Mexican?
That's true. Yes. So yeah, at the beginning he was like more concerned not about the person because he has met Arturo as a friend, and he said, no, he's a good guy. Is nothing wrong about him, but what's wrong is that the culture. What would people say about me getting married to a Mexican guy? So that was it, right?
Yeah, they do care a lot of what others will think about in Saudi. And yeah, during my years that I was there in Saudi, you get to hear a lot of sad stories where parents will never agree and they have to break up and then they're forced to marry someone else they don't love. But luckily that was not the case in our story. So yeah, it was smooth, and yeah, we've always had a good relationship with her parents, my family-in-law. So yeah, that was good.
Yes. So at the end it was like nice and smooth. There were some like a little bit of struggles, but then
With the paperwork.
Yes.
But with the family, it was good.
Yes. And they love Arturo. So the reaction from both sides, his family's reaction, my family's reaction, were like actually positive at the end. Right?
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, third question. I will read the third question. What was the reaction of your parents when they came to know that you were in love with someone from a different culture? What was their reaction?
Oh, nothing special as usual. They didn't care. They didn't mind it.
Alright.
They just told me that if you guys love each other, it doesn't matter anything.
Respect. Respect. So my mom supported me a lot, and my father was against our marriage, but now he changed his mind and he's just like, oh, how's Kevin? How is he doing? Yeah, one of our cats. Meet Coco.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabriela. I am Polish and my husband is Indian. Well, our relationship has gotten serious quite fast, I would say, and of course there was that moment where we introduced each other to our parents. So my husband's parents reacted very well, I think, and like they were okay with his decision, and until today I can assure you that I always had good relation with them and never felt anything like negative or strange from their side. They were always so warm and good to me and polite, all of the things. On the other hand, there were my parents, and meeting them was quite more challenging. Once when Hardik visited me in Poland, he already used to live in the Netherlands that time, and like I asked my parents that there is this guy, he's coming to visit me and we are in a relationship and this is quite serious, so like if I could invite him over for a dinner so that they can meet him. They agreed, but were a bit concerned because I mentioned that he's Indian. Like my parents didn't expect that my potential husband may be from different nation. Anyway, my dad was very open and quite positive from the very start. They talked a lot with Hardik and had a really good start together, I think, like him and my father. But on the other hand, there is my mom, and she doesn't even speak English, so they couldn't really talk and communicate. She didn't know too many foreigners at that time, wasn't as open as my dad. My dad travels a lot, so he has also different point of view. And her first reaction I would describe as like very strange at its best, even a little impolite to be honest. But now, after 3 years that we are together, some family trips, many moments spent as one family, my mom changed her mind completely. She loves and fully accepts my husband. Definitely it was very much worth to try, let them know each other and just be patient.
So my parents' reaction regarding my husband was negative, not positive. They were not that happy, of course, because I want to move in a country, because I met someone online and I want to see that person. But they couldn't stop me, so I'm this person that I'm doing whatever is in my head. They had to accept it. They saw that I'm determined and I really love him, and they gave me the chance to meet him, and alhamdulillah, everything worked out.
Hi everyone.
Hey,
My name's Megan. I'm from the US.
and I'm Prathyush and I'm from India.
So how did our families react to us being together? We actually both told our parents and everything like right from the beginning, and I can start with my own side. My family was really open and accepting of it. I think in the US, interracial relationships and interracial marriages have become like quite common, so they weren't really surprised, I don't think. And just as long as the guy is a nice guy and treats me well, I think they're completely happy with that. So it was very easy for me. So,
Yeah. And with my parents, usually like as a lot of Indians can attest, interracial relationships are like very rare in India. And also like a lot of times like the family and parents, they're all like very conservative, and there's a lot of arranged marriage culture over there. But luckily for me, my parents have always been open to whoever I'd like to date, or like whoever I want to get married to. They always said like they trust me enough to make the right choice, find the right person. So like she said, like even before our first date, like I talked to my mom I was like on a call with her, and I told her like I'm about to go on a date with this girl, and she asked me to send a picture if I have one. And after the call, when I did send the picture, she was like, oh yeah, like she looks very pretty, like good choice. And she wanted to like, you know, she asked me to let her know like how it goes and if I think like she's a good person or not. So once our date was done, like the next time I called my parents, I told both of them oh yeah, like she's like a really sweet girl, really kind-hearted, like, and I think this could be the start of something serious. So yeah, we were quite lucky in that way that like both of our parents were like very understanding and open.
Very lucky.